Hello fellow artists and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to learn how to do the full body of a person and yeah, I'm no expert in it, but I'm going to show you what I've learnt and hopefully it will help. Yeah, my sketchbook is falling to bits as well, and all I'm going to be using today is the Bic round stick pen. So let's go to a page, a free page. Here we go. So I'm going to zoom it right in, I think. Yeah, probably be about there. So yeah, grab your sketchbooks and let's go. Okay, so first off we're going to start with the ribcage. So you want to draw kind of like a circle like this. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect or scribbly, but yeah, that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to cut it down the middle like so. So it's basically a circle, another circle, and then a line down the middle. Then once we've got this line down the middle, we're going to kind of do like a upside down C. So it looks like that, and then we're going to do the same at the top, like that. Hopefully that makes sense. So this shape here is the ribcage. Now if we move on and we draw kind of like a beanbag shape like this. There we go, we've got a beanbag shape. And what you need to try and do is see these in 3D. Basically, we'll draw another one here. And we can use other different shapes in 3D as well, but you kind of just want to see things in 3D. And to do that, we just add a bunch of lines like that. And then obviously you can join them together. So it's like a 3D shape. And you can also do this with the circles as well. So you draw your circle and then kind of like that as well. Also another example, you can have the smiley face, draw a C, and then happy face. So you can see that it's 3D. I actually do have an example. Did I stick it in here? I should have stuck it somewhere. Or it might be in my book. Give me a second. Ah yes, here we go. So we have some exercises right here where I drew a bunch of circles and then the C shapes in different ways, and then like moved the faces differently. Now I got this technique from Rodgon. I got everything that I'm showing here from Rodgon, so I highly recommend checking out his channel. I will leave it in the description box below as well. So yeah, we take this beanbag shape here, and then from this little divot kind of thing here, we want to split this shape in half, so like this. Just like that. And then this will come up and around like that, and then obviously we need to see it in 3D, so you just add another line like that and then shade it in. So this is the rib cage, and obviously you would then do the top C like that. So we have the rib cage in this sort of shape, so this becomes this. Now once we have this, we want to add a collarbone. And the collarbone is basically a baseball diamond, which is kind of like an American thing. It's rounders here in Britain. So yeah, this is the shape. So again, I will draw it here. You can see it. So that is the collarbone. And I should probably use a couple colours actually to make this stand out. So I'm going to quickly draw another beanbag shape right here, very quickly. Split down the middle, and then the collarbone is right here. Basically where we did this little bit here, but we can see it a lot better. So these are the points right here. And I'm actually going to use a bit of colour just so you can see what I mean. What colour shall we use? Blue? Let's use blue. This is our little collarbone right here. There we go. And obviously this is the rib cage, and just to show again, this is where we added the rib cage to the little beanbag shape. Hopefully this is making some sense. So after we have the collarbone, we're then going to move on to adding the pelvic bone. So a lot of repetition here, but it's good to repeat because then it'll stay in our head basically. And there's also another way we can do this. There's many different ways, but I think Rodgon's beanbag method is the best. The pelvic bone sort of comes around here like this. Like you're creating a 3D round shape. Like that, hopefully. That makes sense. So we see it in 3D. That, and then there's like little pants right there. So once we have that, I also want to show how you can also draw it. So say we have the rib cage right here, just a little one. You can also then do the hip bones. Like that. And it's really simple. You just do a circle and another circle and then join the two together. Like that. I'm going to move on to doing the arms. So we have this again. Oops, I've got blue on me. The next step is to add the arms. So the arms usually come here on this little section, and then they come out just like that, and then out again. So they're basically a cylinder shape that comes from behind just like that. So it's behind the shape, and then obviously you have your shoulder, and then obviously a hand on the end of that. So you can also see behind there that there's also another hand, and this time we'll just make it go up. So I will shade those in so you can see where it is, where the arms go. So it's kind of 3 sections that we have for the arm. So 1, 2, 3. Those 3 sections. So the next thing, now we have the arms that can connect, we also want to connect the legs. So you basically take the beanbag here that we have, and I'm going to use this one as an example. So you can always just draw out another beanbag if you like. And what we're going to do is the pants are obviously there, and now it comes out from and you can actually have the legs as thick as you like, but I like to do the thigh first, and I'm just going over it so you can see. And then obviously there's another leg comes out from there. Like that. So you've got to kind of see through the shape, if that makes sense. Just darkening that up so you can see it. So we start with the thighs that will come out from this section, and I'll show another example as well. And then we obviously can just add along to those. And again, I'm going to show you another example. But this is just an example of how, and the feet are a whole new thing basically. So, right, I'm going to show you another angle as well, just so hopefully it'll make a little bit more sense. So we'll do a little one here, but we'll do the beanbag in kind of like a hourglass shape, as if we're drawing a woman, because women are in like an hourglass shape. If you can get this shape right here, you can then split it down the middle. We will add our rib cage, just like so, and then from these inner points we can then connect to the bottom line here, and this will give us like a bit. Now from here you can then add the shoulders on both sides, and the arms, the thighs. So that is from the hourglass shape, like that, and obviously you can see it in 3D, a bit like a peanut actually. Now we need to move on to neck. So let me just colour this in just so we can see. That's the peanut, and then I'll colour in the whole peanut so we can see that that is that shape. And once we have the body, this is kind of the body part finished. Obviously the next thing is the neck. So for the neck we're going to draw a head, just a standard square head, and we want to take into consideration this baseball diamond over here. So if we draw that baseball diamond underneath, that is what we want. So once we have that, what we're going to do is I'm going to draw the same head again, and then the next important part is to add ears. So if you just add ears to your character like that, and we obviously have our 3 points on this baseball diamond. I'm going to quickly do the same thing again because I really want to make this make sense as easy as I can. So we basically have the same thing there, and obviously the points, remember the points, and then the bottom of the ear right there, we're going to join it to this middle dot, right like that, and then we're going to do the same on the other side. Okay, so they're joined together. So I'm going to quickly colour this in. We have the face and the baseball diamond, and the next step is to round the edges. So do the same face roughly. Now this is probably going to be a lot longer video than usual, and I might do a part 2 actually. Then all we have to do from this point is round the edges. So you will again take from the bottom ear and round to the end point. And obviously this is probably more for like big men, bodybuilder men. You can make these a lot thinner, as thin as you like, so you're then going to have these 2 points. And that is basically the final step for connecting the head to the neck. Now we need to connect the head and neck to the rib cage. So we're going to do the head because we've done it before, and add some little ears, and then we're going to do the rib cage. So remember the baseball diamond, which is like this, but we're going to do a mini circle, and we're going to remember this up here. So split it in half and then make sure to go around. So we've got 2 U's basically. Top one will be kind of like a V shape, and obviously this is the rib cage. And then all we have to remember is this method here. So these ears go to the middle, and then you round the corners. And that is how you connect the neck to... So again, I'm just going to colour this in so you know that this is the rib cage. So the next thing we want to do after we've finished this one is add shoulders. So obviously practice again doing the head and the ears, and obviously the rib cage. That connect the ears to the middle and the neck. And then the next thing that we do is add the shoulders. So the shoulders will come out from these 2 points here. So like so. And if any of you are following along and you're learning, just send me pictures of your process, of your work. I would love to see if I've helped anybody. with this, and I definitely think I'm going to turn this into a part 2, otherwise it's going to be a terribly long video. Very, 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 very long. So I think we should try it from a 3/4 view. So for 3/4, you can do a circle and a circle inside that, and then split that in half. I can actually show you a tutorial as well of this level. So to do that, you just do a circle inside the circle, like an oval shape, just cutting that edge off, and then a line straight across. Then you cut this circle in half, come down, bring this one down, and then obviously connect. Alright, so now we've got this 3/4 face. We then need to do the baseball diamond again, and the rib cage, which is just a circle. Using what you've learnt from this rib cage, you will do the same again. Shaded in there, show it's 3D. And the ear is there, and obviously this is the bottom point. So this bottom point here will go to the middle. So that connects that line. And then obviously you've got to picture your ear on the other side, which would be here. And obviously the bottom of that would then connect. Like so. And then obviously you take these corners and round them. Like that. And that is how you would do a 3/4 view. I think what we should do is, what I want you to do is kind of just practice all of this, and then I'm going to move on to how to put them all together, but I'm just going to show you a little bit about the legs. So I think I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. So for a leg, we will do like an oval, and then you draw a stick straight down. Then you will come out from here and then curve it. What I'm going to do is probably just end it here because I've gone on for such a long time, and I think I'm going to put this in 2 different parts. So this is part 1 on how to draw a full body pose, and then I will go and do another one. And if you do enjoy these types of videos, like tutorial-ish videos, please leave a like, comment down below what you think, share with your friends, subscribe for more, and if you would like more things to practice stuff with, I do have my own book. I will leave a link at the top of the description box if you want to check it out. I have a bunch of practice drawings, faces in there, and eyes, hands if you wanted to practice hands, different bodies. Yeah. Alright, so I will see you guys probably Monday for a live stream again. And yeah, alright, bye bye.